Can you believe it? We are finally at the last part of our food adventure here at this food center, Amoy Street Food Center, and it's in the busy, bustling city area of Singapore. Yes, so Amoy Street Food Center. We have explored lots and lots of good food here. I've shown you what's good to eat, but there's still much more. Yes, much more. And if you want to find out what's more or what's good to eat, you want to have good food, Singaporean food, hawker food, delicious street food, and this is the place to come. Yes, come here, probably not during peak hour, slightly before that, and indulge yourself with all the food here at this food center. And so we will start our food adventure here today at the store with the longest queue. Yes, the longest queue at this food center. But before that, this store here sells Ipoh Hor Fun. They have a few chains around Singapore, so you can stop by and give it a try. Or come to Hanti, which is this store here. As you can see, the store queue snakes around, past the store, down the road, and past the other road. Yes, this is the queue for Hanti. People are willing to queue up just to eat. And even before the stores open, people are already sitting around waiting. And this is 10 minutes after the store opens, and there is already a long queue. Yes, you do have to queue up if you want to eat the fish soup from this store. And the name of the store is called Hanti. They only sell fish soup, either fish slice soup or fish head soup, together with either rice or noodles. And it's a store that sells a very basic dish, but a very popular dish at this food center, and people queue up for it. So here is the menu and the prices. Yes, basic item sold here, but somehow people are willing to queue up for it. Yes, and I also queued up for it, and I ordered their small portion sliced fish soup, which cost me $5. And here it is. Look at that. It's just slices of fish in a clear soup. But I must say, it is a really big bite. The soup here is amazing. Nice deep flavors that can only get for cooking the bones of the soup for a very long time, together with fresh slices of fish which was raw before they put it into a hot soup to cook it, and then vegetables too. And to finish it up, they pour some garlic oil on top of the soup. That's it. And here is what we have. We have slices of fish, and some of the slices of fish is quite thick. And many slices of fish. For a small portion, this is a lot of fish. And then the soup, even though it looks clear, it has an amazing taste and it's super delicious, super yummy for my tummy, and it's healthy too. Can you believe that? Yummy and healthy at the same time, and a bit of vegetables. But mainly what people come here for is the soup, eaten together with either rice or noodles. You can have the white rice at the side, or pour it into the soup. Both ways is acceptable to eat. Both ways is still very yummy and delicious, and I thoroughly am enjoying it. Look at that. Woo. Look at the soup. Clear, delicious, yummy. That's all you need. So, what you like, what you come here for, what's delicious is the soup. So what we try first, of course, is the soup. It smells delicious. It's a hot soup because it was boiling earlier while they were preparing for you. And tastes great, yummy, refreshing, comforting, delicious. All the adjectives that I like.
Initial taste will get hit by the garlic oil, the fried garlic oil that they put on top here. Then after that, the nice, delicious seafood, fish bone flavor that you get from the soup. It is a bit salty, but that's because you're supposed to eat this together with rice, either as a fish porridge or with another bowl of rice. So that's why it is a bit salty, but not unpleasantly so. It just has a very good flavor to it. One thing about fish soup in Singapore is it comes together with vegetables like lettuce like this. Either this or cabbage, which is crunchy and healthy. But look at the fish pieces here. It's as if the season, it is as if the fish has been seasoned. Because the fish is so fresh, it has a very nice bouncy tight texture to it that only comes from good food. Fresh, right thickness. A lot of places, fish slices are maybe 1/3, at most half the size of this. The bounciness in my mouth is crazy. So bouncy, so nice, so chewy.
Continuing on our food adventure here, we are going to the next stall that is a few doors down for Hanki, and it's this stall called Lin Da Ma. Basically, they sell tender tea rice, but besides tender tea rice, they have another dish that is a bit unique, a Singaporean version of cold noodles. Yes, you heard me right. So you have their usual lai cha, the rice, with either white rice or brown rice, or their homemade noodles. So I decided to try their homemade noodles. It's a small portion and it's a very simple dish. What you have is, first of all, you have noodles underneath there. I think it's probably like beet noodles, and then you have some grated cucumber on the top, some peanuts, and a seasoned egg. Yep, very basic ingredients, but what's really different is you have the sauce. The sauce here is the same sauce they use for their tender tea rice, their green tea sauce. And this sauce here, done very well. Lots and lots of flavor, lots of ingredients used to make the sauce, and the sauce is very nice. If you like tender tea rice, this is a very good example. Very good flavors from that, but in noodle form. And here you have it, yeah, noodles cold from the fridge, and then all the different ingredients to give it different textures. Yes, and then you have the egg. Unfortunately, the egg is soft, it's tender, it's just that it doesn't have a runny yolk, but still a very well seasoned, a very nicely done egg. And then with the noodles and the rice, with the noodles and the sauce. Well, the first thing you must do, of course, is, yes, the first thing, no buts, if or what, the first thing you must do is to mix the noodles well, because the sauce cannot do all the work by itself. It needs your elbow grease, it needs you to do a bit of hard work. Mix up everything together so that you can taste it. And I must say, this is a very, very uniquely, I guess you can say, a Singaporean dish. I haven't seen this anywhere else. Unique dish from this stall. And yes, surprisingly, first of all, a very, very good idea. I do not know why we didn't think of this before. And then mixing these two types of dishes together, also another good idea. I really, really enjoy the flavors here and the coldness of the dish. Very yummy and very, I guess, apt for our tropical weather.
I must say, this is definitely very different. First of all, the noodles are cold. The same sauce, the green tea sauce or soup, or whatever you call it, that comes with the tea is here, coating the noodles. Then when you bite it, same flavor, with that crunchy peanuts. Something I didn't expect. I mean, logically, someone should have come up with this dish a long time ago, because in Singapore, it's so hot here, tropical weather, hot all year round. It's good to eat something cooling like this, cold noodles.
A few stalls down, we come to the next stall we're going to explore. And it's from this corner store called One Key Noodles. And One Key makes wonton noodles. It's a popular store for breakfast. And then they continue selling during lunchtime, but during lunchtime, not as popular. But I ordered their wonton noodles here, the small portion, as you can see, with chili. So here is the dish. It comes with char siu, you can see on top there, one, I guess, stick of vegetables, some noodles, and then the sauce underneath it, and a bowl of soup together with wontons inside. Yes, this bowl of soup. First of all, the sauce with the noodles is nice. I do like the chili sauce. The chili sauce they do it quite well. Goes well with the noodles. Then the noodles, unfortunately for my preference, was a bit overcooked, a bit soft. Then what surprised me was the char siu. The char siu meat was soft and tender and quite flavorful too. Nice char siu or barbecue pork flavor. And then the soup. The soup done well. I like the soup very well. The soup reminds me of the soup you get when you eat wonton noodles in Hong Kong. Just that the wonton, unfortunately, was just quite average, only average. Overall, and passable wonton noodle. Just that if you come back, if I were to come back for this, I will only come back for the soup. And since we are here, let's head back to the first floor. And let me introduce you to another store that is famous here, or popular here. Popular for a snack. And it is J2 Crispy Curry Puff. Here, they make their curry puff by hand at this store and then deep fry it here and then sell it to you. So you have freshly made curry puff. Yes, we are reviewing a paper bag today. How good does a paper bag taste? Not very good. High in fiber though. Okay, so this is J2. They do curry puff. And they do the flaky kind. Oh. It's going to be very, very messy. So here is the curry puff. As you can see, very flaky and it's breaking off very easily. So this one is the normal type. You can see no red dot or green dot, means it's the normal curry puff. And you break it up, look at that, oh. Look at this, flaky, flaky, flaky. So inside here is a chicken meat, potato, curry puff. Very nice flaky skin. They deep fry it, so it's still a bit oily. Warm too, but it does have a potato-y, chicken curry kind of feeling. A bit spicy. I also have another curry puff here. This one is the sardine. Normally you tell sardine by the red dot. So what's the difference is the filling. Same crust, but look at the filling here. Chunks of onion and sardine. Much more moist filling, chili flavor instead of curry. Onions, sweet, caramelized, cooked well, soft, gives it a nice sweet flavor together with the sardine, the canned sardine flavor. Very, very nice. Very, very flaky too. And this brings us to the end of our food adventure here at this food center. I hope you enjoyed all the food I've showed you, and I've showed you what's good to eat. And so this brings us to the end of our video here. As you can see, there are rows and rows of stalls here with lots of seating for you to sit down and eat the delicious food, hawker food, street food, Singaporean food at this food center, Amoy Street Food Center. There's just so much food that I really cannot cover all this in just one video. So stay tuned. Within the next few days, the next part of this series will be out, so look out for it. And as per usual, like, share and subscribe. I got Patreon, I got PayPal, support me on those. And lastly, but the most important thing, the thing that you have to do is to join me for my next food adventure. I will see you guys around. and girls. Bye bye.